Good evening, Scouts, Scouters, and friends of Scouting. I would like to welcome you to this Troop 171 Eagle Court of Honor. My name is Will Markwick. I am a Life Scout, and I will be your MC this evening for my older brother, Robbie Markwick, who has recently completed the requirements for the Eagle rank. Would everyone please stand for the presentations of the colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone, please rise. Let's begin the Pledge of Allegiance. Salute. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honored guests, be seated. Scouts, remain standing. Scouts, signs up and repeat the Boy Scout oath with me. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty, to guide my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Scouts, please repeat the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2. Honor Guard, please post the colors. Scouts, please be seated. Color Guard dismissed. Beware of the Eagle Award is the epitome of Scouting's best efforts and beliefs. Why is our rank symbolized with an eagle? The symbol goes back in the history to ancient people. It has long been a symbol of good triumphing over evil. The ancient Greeks depicted the eagle holding a serpent with its claws, and our American eagle holds arrows and an olive branch. So too, the Eagle Scout battles evil in the world with the good in himself. I would now like to invite Pastor Dave Ingalls to do an invocation for this evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Let's be in prayer together. Good and gracious God, we thank you for this special day in Robbie's life. Today we celebrate all the accomplishments he has made over the years to advance in Scouting to this day. We think of all the merit badges that he earned along the way, the oaths that he learned, the character he developed, and the service to our community and to his fellow Scouts. Little by little, month by month, year by year, he was faithful, and today we celebrate this marker of faithfulness and hard work. So we ask you, Lord, to bless Robbie, bless his family who supported and encouraged him. We ask your blessing to fall upon their fellow Scouts, whose friendship Robbie has enjoyed along the pathway. We thank you for all the adults who gave so much time and energy for Robbie's benefit to help him get to this day. Bless them with a certainty that their work has influenced the course of many lives. We all benefit because of their sacrifices and leadership. So God, we pray that you will bless this celebration as we rejoice with Robbie. May the spirit of adventure, courage, of wisdom, and discernment and character that Robbie has developed be an inspiration to us all. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Dave. I'd like to call the following individuals to come stand behind the awards table. Robbie Markwick, Matt Levengood, and Mr. Levengood. I'd like to introduce our Scoutmaster, Mr. Chuck Levengood.
Good evening and welcome. Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is a great responsibility. The Scout Oath and Scout Law take on new meaning. The motto and slogan take on new urgency. As in the tradition in many scouting ceremonies, our scouts will now light candles that represent these responsibilities. Could Senior Patrol Leader Matthew Levingood light our first candle? The Eagle's first obligation is to live with honor. He is a marked man, a leader. For good or ill, people will follow the example he sets. The first candle represents honor. Could former Senior Patrol Leader Will Markrick light the second candle? The second obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be loyal. As a follower, he promised to be loyal to those above him. Now, as a leader, he must also be loyal to those below him, treating them as he would want to be treated. And he must be loyal to his ideals, not letting the others sway from his course. The second candle represents loyalty. Could Eagle Scout Robbie Markwick light the third candle? The third obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Stepping into his new role as a leader, he will face many challenges and obstacles. A ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. Instead, they often sail in dangerous waters. The Eagle must have the courage to do what is right, no matter what other people do or say. The third candle represents courage. Could Will Markwick light the fourth candle? The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to serve others, for a leader is above all a servant. The practice of the daily good turn leads the eagle to a lifetime of service. He knows that only in giving of himself does he give anything of value. Just as it always has, the scroll on his badge represents service. The fourth candle represents service. Could current Senior Patrol Leader Matthew Levingood please light the fifth candle? The fifth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As a leader, he must now blaze his own trail. Just as a bald eagle soaring high above the ground must look far into the distance, so too the Eagle Scout must look far into the future. Many people will follow him. Only with vision will he lead them in the right direction. The silver eagle hanging from his badge reminds the Eagle Scout of vision. The fifth candle represents the vision. Thank you, Scouts. You may be seated. I would now like to call Mr. Drake back to convene our National Eagle Court of Honor.
Hi, good evening. My name is Doug Drake. By the authority vested in me as a former Scoutmaster of Troop 171 and as a representative of the Southern Waterways Council and of the National Council of Boy Scouts of America, I now declare this Court of Honor to be convened. Robbie, please rise. All along the trail of achievement, your Scoutmasters have given you advice and encouragement. I call on our current Master, Scoutmaster Mr. Levingood, to please come up with me. Mr. Levingood, would you vouch for Robbie tonight? Before presenting this Scout with the Eagle Award, we want to have your assurance that he has faithfully fulfilled all those obligations in the troop, in giving leadership to its Scouts, in practicing the principles of the Scout Oath and Law, and in practicing good turn in his daily life. Based upon these qualifications, Mr. Levingood, is Robbie entitled to the honor of the Eagle Badge and all that it represents?
Yes, sir, he is.
Very good. Robbie, when you uttered the words of the Scout Oath and Law a few minutes ago, you rededicated yourself to the principles of Scouting. You now have a new, more intense obligation to your church, your community, and your troop. The knowledge you have gained in all areas of Scouting will better enable you to be prepared for the future and its challenges. Congratulations.
the entire Morquick family to join Robbie and me for the presentation of the Eagle Scout Award. Good-looking family.
Even Will.
Robbie, this is the most important part of the ceremony, the heart of our ceremony. Please listen carefully. By the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce that you are an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken always remain with you forever. I'm going to present this award, your Eagle Award, to your parents and ask that they pin it on your uniform. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Boy Scouts' newest Eagle Scout, Robert Neville Markwick. Now, Robbie, with your parents' help, I'd like to ask you now to remove your troop neckerchief. On behalf of the Scouts and adults of Troop 171, we'd like to present you with an Eagle neckerchief. We are extremely proud of your achievement and equally proud of your progress along the Scouting trail. This neckerchief represents our pride in you. He's done this a couple times. While you wear this neckerchief, you will be recognized everywhere as an Eagle Scout. Wear it with pride in our program and with pride in your personal achievement. Robbie, you are now allowed to wear this Eagle Award patch on your uniform. It will take the place of your Life Award. Robbie, we have one more item for you. Yes. You should display this plaque which reads, "Once an Eagle, always an Eagle," on your bookshelf. This is new, by the way. This is, Anderson really liked this. So we'll keep it right here for you, but you can proudly display that. Got a nice smile, doesn't it? The path, oh, sorry, Matt, that's your little.
The path of a boy from Scout to Eagle is long and oftentimes hard. He does not travel the trail to Eagle alone. Many people have been involved with him in his process.
From that first overnight camp out to the pinning of his Eagle Award, our Eagles' mothers have shared the adventures of scouting with their son in a special way. With her guidance and encouragement, she has helped her son achieve a goal many fail to reach. She has watched her son mature from a young boy to a young man with a purpose to his life. She has been there to share his excitement of camping and hiking with his brother Scouts. She has washed load after load of dirty laundry, brought home from camping trips. Most important of all, she has been there for her son when the going got a little rough and spirits low, only as a mother can. Robbie, would you please pin your mother's work and dedication with the mother's pin? There are 7 ranks in Boy Scouting: Scout, Tenderfoot, second class, first class, star, life, and eagle. Robbie's mom has been there for her son every step of the way. So Laura, Robbie has 7 roses for you, representing those 7 ranks. On behalf of Troop 171, thank you for everything you have done and continue to do for the daily welfare of your son. Robbie, please present your mother and give her a hug. Sorry, Mrs. Anderson, I had it down.
Quite all right, ad-libbing is allowed. Please do.
The father of an Eagle Scout stands for all that is good. He is the Eagle Scout's first example of manhood. The fact that his son has earned this rank speaks to the caliber of the man. He has taught his son right, integrity, honor with his words, and more importantly, with his example. All who know him respect the father of an Eagle. His family loves him. Robbie, your dad has served as a leader in our troop, and we are grateful. Robbie, please honor your dad with the father's name. Oh, yes. Also, as a token of the pride your dad has in you, please present him with his special bumper sticker.
Gotta look out to him now.
The bumper sticker says, "I am proud of my Eagle Scout." Very nice.
Oh, nice.
To earn the highest rank in scouting, a scout must spend a great deal of time and effort fulfilling the requirements of rank advancement. These Eagle Scouts' efforts would have not come to fruition without the help of all our leaders, the other boys in the troop, their family, and their friends, their mentors. The dictionary defines mentor as an experienced and trusted advisor. Each Eagle Scout would like to recognize that special individual in their lives who has gone above and beyond to make this day possible.
Robbie has selected one special helper to recognize tonight. In many ways, this individual will stand up here on stage representing all adults who have helped Rob to reach his goal. Robbie, please introduce us to your mentor and award him or her the mentor pin. Mr. Drake. Thanks, Robbie. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
At this time, Robbie's family may be seated. Robbie would like to address the audience.
Hello. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to my ceremony. It means a lot to see all of you here. I am very thankful for all of the opportunities Scouting has offered me. When I was a sophomore, I was asked to be a patrol leader. This granted me a place on the Patrol Leaders Council, which is the group of leaders that plans our meetings. The following year, my brother asked me to be his assistant senior patrol leader. This gave me a more central role in planning meetings and events. On my last campout, we had the Battle of the Patrols. We grouped everyone into 2 patrols and had them run around Camp Cutler participating in a variety of competitions, ranging from tent pitching to fire building to a dessert cook-off. As assistant senior patrol leader, I, along with my brother and the other assistant senior patrol leader, were responsible for both planning and running this campout. In 2013, I attended the National Scout Jamboree in West Virginia. We were only there for 10 days, but we had to spend almost a year preparing for it. After several meetings and 2 preparation campouts, we finally got on a bus to West Virginia. My father greeted me when we arrived there, as he had volunteered to help with tech support. Aside from pollen allergies and excruciating heat, the Jamboree was an amazing event. On the third day, I was given the opportunity to go on a canopy tour. Aside from almost breaking my legs, it was very enjoyable. The tour consisted of 4 zip lines, which got progressively longer, faster, and thrilling, and finished with a rappel from an elevated platform.
Wow.
In addition to the canopy tour, I went rock climbing, rappelled from another tower, worked on several merit badges, although I only ever finished 2 of them, and got to go to a 3 Doors Down concert. On the second to last day, we got to go to a technology center where they had several display tents. In addition to building a model sailboat out of Legos and learning about viruses, I got to design an airplane wing, and once we finished, we got to put them in a test chamber to see how much lift it generated. Thanks to my experience in sailing, I was able to design a wing that set a record for lift to drag ratio. Fast forward a year later to last summer. We realized that I only had 7 months left until my 18th birthday. I had to find an Eagle project. I asked my church if there was anything I could do, and they suggested that I repair the playground. Much of the playground had been installed by my father over 10 years ago. By then, last summer, the wood on the slide platform, the balance beam, and the sandbox were starting to rot. We went to Lowe's, purchased new boards, and replaced and/or reinforced every single piece of wood. When we found that it would be too difficult to remove the wood for the sides of the sandbox, we decided to just place new boards next to the originals as reinforcements. In addition to removing and replacing wood, we painted 2 benches, bought a new lid for the sandbox, filled in a hole that had been dug under a fence, and put a rubber mat at the bottom of the slide. Before we end this speech, I would like to say thanks to some people. Even though he can't be here in person, I would like to thank my grandfather for motivating me to go for this award. My grandfather was a Boy Scout himself, and he earned the rank of Light, but was not able to finish and receive his Eagle Award. I wanted to make him proud, knowing that even if he didn't earn the award himself, his eldest grandson, who shares his name, earned the award. I'd also like to thank my leaders, both youth and adults. I'd like to thank Tristan Owen for asking me to be a patrol leader, and my brother for asking me to be an assistant senior patrol leader. During those 2 years, I sat on the Patrol Leaders Council, and my then Scoutmaster, Mr. Doug Drake, guided me in effective ways to plan meetings and campouts. I'd like to thank my parents for motivating me to finish merit badges when I didn't feel like working on them. I'd like to thank my brother for serving as Master of Ceremonies, and I'd like to thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Robbie. Scouts of all nations make up one of the most significant movements in the world's history. All American Eagle Scouts have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America as being worthy of this honor. All who know our new Eagle Scout rejoices in his achievement. I charge Robbie to undertake his citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only toward the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service to God and to your fellow man. So live and serve, that those who know you will be inspired to find a living. I charge you to be among those who dedicate their hearts, hands, skills, and abilities to the common good. Help to build America's future by continuing to set an example of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence for God, whatever others may do. Then you will leave behind you a record of which you may be justly proud. I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding without reservation and ever before you the ideals in honor and service. At this time, I would like to welcome all Eagle Scouts, including Robbie, to join me here on stage. Please reaffirm together what it means to be an Eagle Scout on the trail that never ends. Scout sign, repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath
to the three promises of Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of an Eagle Scout.
of an Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example
and my status and my influence
and my status and influence
count strongly for better scouting
count strongly for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contact with other people.
and when I contact with other people.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
Thank you all. Scouts and troopers.
Now I'm going to ask Robbie one more time to stand behind the awards table once more. I want everyone here to know that Robbie will receive 2 more honors at our troop-wide Court of Honor in June. He will receive a collection of commendations from national, state, and community leaders for when a boy becomes an Eagle Scout, people do notice. He will also receive an American flag which has been flown over our nation's capital in his honor. There's also a great certificate up here that has your Eagle Scout certificate and your Eagle membership card. So that's also for you to take on this evening. Thankfully, it's time to extinguish the obligation eagles and remember why we lit them in the first place. Robbie, your first obligation is to live with honor. Always have integrity in your beliefs and in your actions. Please think of this as you extinguish the first of the 5 candles. Pick one.
Just blood. No, I don't.
Your second obligation is to be loyal, especially to your own ideals. Without loyalty, we have no love of person or country. Please think of this as you extinguish the second of the 5 candles. Let's get good. The third candle represents courage. Live the best life you can in spite of the obstacles. Please think of this as you extinguish the third candle. The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to serve others. For a leader is above all a servant. Think of this as you extinguish the 4th candle. The 5th candle represents vision. An eagle must have clear vision. A leader must blaze his own trail. Think of this as you extinguish the 5th candle together. As the smoke from these candles rises and mingles together, remember your obligations will also rise up inside you and mingle together. Honor, loyalty, courage, leadership, and vision. Always remember how important they are. How about one more applause for our Eagle Scouts?
Robbie, I'm not going to make you get up again. A lot of up and down tonight. I just want to say a quick word. Thanks for the mentor pin very much. It means a great deal to me, but in accepting it, an Eagle mentor pin really belongs to all the parents who are involved in Scouting. Whether you know a Scout, buy popcorn from a Scout, mentor a Scout, it really is something that that is beneficial for everybody. And so when I accept that mentor pin, I really do it on behalf of all the people I've known in Scouting. So it's a great honor. I was at a Eagle Scout award last Saturday for a friend of ours whose son earned his Eagle Scout rank. And Phil Rosini was there from Webster. He's mentored 48 Eagle Scouts. his career. I don't think we're ever going to get there. But that was quite an achievement. So Robbie, congratulations to you, your 26 merit badges. Something I'll never do, a mile swim in 2011, and I remember that reading that yesterday. So the Mile Swim Club is pretty exclusive in a lake, in a cold lake sometimes, or wavy. And then also your progression from Scout to Tenderfoot all the way up to Eagle Scout, so congratulations. The process of earning one's Eagle Scout rank does not end with the ceremony. There's no end in the Eagle Scout trail. I have confidence that Robbie will honor Scouting by living a life of honor and service, just as today, Scouting has honored him. The eagle soars high and seeks to rest only on lofty peaks. As Eagle Scouts, Robbie too will soar high. He must not swerve from the path of duty. He must strive to obtain that which is the highest and noblest in life. By the authority vested in me as a representative of the Seneca Waterways Council, who graduates about a third of all Eagle Scouts in the entire state of New York. Not bad.
Wow.
See, now I lost my place. I went off script, Colleen, and I lost my place. Where is she? By the authority vested in me as a representative of the Seneca Waterways Council and the National Council of Boy Scouts of America, I now declare this court of honor to be adjourned. Scouts, I will remind you of the Scout Law, and that is a Scout is courteous. Please allow our Eagle Scout and their invited guests to enjoy refreshments before you do. One more time, a round of applause for Robbie Martin.
Honor guard, please retire the colors. Yes, after the Scouts process out, please join us in the Fellowship Hall for a reception. Thank you all for attending.